Gosh damn. Alright, well and we are 4-1. I don't remember our loss, but we did fix some things. So we did pick up some quarterbacks at the end of the last episode. Terry Jackson and Nick Fitzgerald will be the backup quarterbacks. I don't know. We'll start, depending on if he goes down, probably Tyree Jackson. I like him as a player a lot. I feel like he could be a really good player. And, I feel like we should give him a shot. We have our punter. Here, Ricardo Barlow. I think he played receiver. I'm going to move him back before I release him. Just plays Madden. Sort of like that. So I'm moving back to receiver. Save changes. I think Corbin King will play the kicker. Ricardo Barlow was pretty terrible. Manny McGowan's pretty bad too. I hate Ricardo Barlow. I don't like him as a player at all. We'll release him. We need to pick up a receiver or two. I'm running out of those. We need like some good ones too. A guy that when he actually gets in the game, he can produce. And we honestly might trade for one. I don't really understand where that I necessarily want. Trade deadline is until week 8, so we do have a little bit of time. As we look on the trade block, Aaron Ross, Will Greer, some interesting quarterbacks up there. Rashad Higgins, Paris Campbell, Quincy Enunwa, AJ Brown. Some decent players. Joe Henderson, 5'11", 176. Not really what I was looking for. AJ Brown might be really expensive. Normal development, 90 speed. He's 6'4". He's a big boy. We need a big boy because we didn't really get Marcus Kemp. I do want AJ Brown. I like him a lot as a player. He's gonna be a hard trade. I don't know why the Titans don't want him. Don't want him at all. I don't really know. I guess he doesn't really get a lot of playing time because they have Tywan Taylor, which I don't think was on that team. Wasn't the Browns. Anyway, when are we gonna trade them? I have no clue. Do we have any players that we don't really want at all? Did we draft you? Well, if we did. Don't we have like a really good linebacker that we don't need? No, we have terrible linebackers. I like them. Leonard Donaldson and Eli Harold are really good players. We already traded him away. And Russell, we have nothing else. We've got 2 second-round picks. We've got 2 third-round picks. I said we give him our third rounder. For AJ Brown, and for some stupid reason, they're going to accept that. I think that's the most retarded trade I've ever seen in my life, but whatever. I think AJ Brown's an incredible player that we'll definitely see the field as soon as we got him. So he'll play the third guy, so we don't have to put McGowan in the game anymore. And we might go for another one because I don't really like McGowan as a player, and I feel a lot more confident with AJ Brown at receiver. I believe weren't we putting Artie Poyer at the third position? Or have we put? We might have been putting Marcus Brown there. I don't really know. We'll keep him there for now, and instead we'll just put Poyer in front of Brown for now, and we'll put AJ Brown as the 4th position, and then McGowan we'll keep him for now at the 5th, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so let's get into the game. We have 322 scouting points. We've had a lot of young receivers, just depending on if they stay or not. What will be the issue? How do we need to be re-signed? I don't really know what we need. Per se, I might just honestly just keep leaving it. I don't really feel like scouting. And Jets play next year game. I think we already had our bye week though, that's why. If we could be 5-1, we'd be the same as 3-3. So. Yep, we played 5, they played 6, so they're split even right now. We're Sunday prime time. I'll lose the Detroit playbook. And we'll Sunday prime time we'll use some cool unis. I mean, they already have cool uniforms. So we don't want to roll our alternate, I believe. And our alternates are the same. We're on a color rush. They can wear their color rush, and then we'll wear our color rush, which is not very cool, but I am we're the Detroit Lions. I don't know how much longer we have on this franchise, probably a while. I'm gonna play like 2 games and then like probably go outside. I don't know. My stomach's hurting though. He usually has 10 tackles, but I do believe he's also forced and gotten some sacks. So we'll see. I don't remember though. That's one thing they need to add. Sacks and stuff. But here we go. We start the game. We'll be kicking it away. Michael Barrett. We've got a kicker. That was one thing we were struggling with. We needed to make a cut. I saw I had too much value on my team to get rid of anybody. And I was down to try to do it without. My goodness, who was that? I don't see all the way. I thought I had too much value to get rid of. Ends up, I think I was wrong. I didn't really see too much excellence from Justin Coleman, so I let him go. So here we go, first play, 1st and 10 of scrimmage. Sam Darnold's gonna throw a screen and get clocked. Robbie Anderson runs right into Amani right there, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Sam Darnold's going to go play action, and he's going to throw it right at Tavai, who tries at the edge, gets caught on the lineman, and he'll get tackled at the 31. Huge play, though. 5th pick of the season. He catches it, he takes it, and gets the ball back in the hands of our team. That's going to go to Marquise Brown for a loss of 2. And we will start 2 yards away. 2nd and 12. Daniel Manning. Setting Julius Baylor in motion. Gonna give him a handoff on a jet sweep. Julius Baylor picks up Seahawks. Look at him, actually 5 more like. It'll be 3rd down. Huge 3rd down. Daniel Manning. Looking to go a little bit short. Dang. Hawkins try to get a stiff arm there. They ain't going to get it. 4th and 3. We won't be able to capitalize. But we do have a kicker in Corbin King. Oh, gets it in barely. Who may not even be Corbin. Is that Michael Barrett? Or is he 16? He's 18. Must have been his bad kick. It was though. I just want to make sure they just kind of look the same. Michael Barrett will kick this one off. And we have the T, but we'll be good to go. Down to the 35. We keep from the 35. And we're going to wrap up with Evans. Huge play out of the 25. Not going to let Connor, whoever the hell that is, take it back. And you know, sometimes kick returners get promoted as starters because they're good at kick returning. They can make space like Tariq Cohen or Tyreek Hill. You know, Connor was a pretty good player. So maybe he gets upgraded. Tavai was there. Just couldn't cut in time to make the play. 10 yards for Robbie Anderson. That'll bring up 2nd down for, or 1st down for Sam Darnold. Darnold looking. Darnold. Gonna throw in the edge. And it's gonna be caught again. This time by Eugene for a 1st down. Lions stack the box. He's going to throw to the running back who picks up a lot down in the 27. McKinley picks up 22 yards. and put Sam Darnold in field goal range already. So they're driving it right here. And this time, he's going to hand it off. McKinley has room. And he'll make a juke and get a gain of 8. Second and short. Not going to hit off here at the screen. And it's almost picked off by Trey Flowers. What an interception that would have been. Unfortunately, it lies incomplete. 3rd and 2. Darnold. Snap. Fake. Darnold looking. Throws it right to Tavai. It's intercepted. 2 drives in a row. 2 picks for Jelani Tavai. Second one on the day. Second one of the quarter. 6th one on the season. What a game it has been for him. As we have Daniel Manning. Gonna hand it off to Sullivan, who hits the hole. And Sullivan will get a gain of 8 on the play. You see Tennessee had a play. Without A.J. Brown this week, he got traded right before their game. They didn't have him for the game. And this is Gray. Gray down the field. Gray has space. Gray. And I go, Gary. Darren Gary is gone. Touchdown. Now I'm calling him Gray. Now, I was calling him Gary. Gary takes it all the way for the touchdown. Tyree Jackson with the hold. It's good. 10-0. Detroit, when they were in the red zone, couldn't capitalize to get a field goal. But when they were all the way, Darren Gary, oh my gosh, I'm calling him Gray, makes the play. As that'll be Daquan done to get down to the 21. Darren Gary. I like Gray. I should have changed back to Gray after this. Darren Gray with a huge play. Sam Darnold back on offense. Looking to make something happen. Gonna go short to Eugene, who will get down to the 46. They drove last time. It seems like they're starting to drive right here. It's just they cannot put the points on the scoreboard, and that's what they've got to be able to do. There's Darnold. He'll look to throw. Darnold gonna throw, and it looks like and I don't think he even got pressure. I think it was just an incompletion. 2nd and 10 nonetheless. I'll say he's gonna go 1 receiver, 3 tight ends. He's gonna go with a fake handoff. He's going to look to the backside. What a hit by Eli Harold to force it out, though. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. There you go. You need a play that you guard the first down marker. You cannot let anything for first down go. Looking. Throwing. It's another pick for Tavai. His 7th of the season. 3rd of the quarter. 3rd of the day. 3 for 3 on 3 drives. Does he have an interception? Sam Darnold is not playing the greatest football he's ever played. And now Daniel Manning gonna hand it off to Gray. I'm gonna have to change that name to Gray because I'm not gonna remember Gary now. And he'll get it for again it is nothing. 2nd and 10. Daniel Manning takes the snap. Daniel Manning gonna throw, wrong button. Huge play by Marquise Brown to force it out, though. And, I respect that play a lot. Terrible, not even a terrible read, just the wrong button, really. Damn near screwed myself over, but a great play. Forces it out. That's going to go to Sullivan. Try to force one in there. Couldn't get it. 4th and 10, and, we're not going to do anything with this drive. We'll just punt it away. Barrett's gonna boom one into the end zone. I was a little too far on it, and that also at the 20. 10-0. We've got the lead. We're playing tremendous defense right now. We've been playing the turnover game really well. We've been, we may be letting them get yards, and we're gonna tell them also we can't have that happen. But hey, let's continue to fly around, make some plays. A huge play by Keith, stopping him, only getting a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. We know they're not scared to hand it off. They're going to throw. He's open! Franklin. Desire Franklin tried to force it out of his hands. That's Goddard, maybe? Yeah. Makes the play and is able to hang on to it. 1st and 10. Oh, I was almost there again. Yeah. As we're 3rd and 4, gonna look to make a play, stop them from scoring again. And it's almost picked again. Somehow Goddard gets it though. What a play. 1st down for Dallas Goddard. And they're gonna look to change around. And they got two receivers. And Donald's gonna throw another completion. 7 for 15, 92 yards and 3 picks. You know, it's not his greatest game. Any game that is 3 picks though is not gonna be a great game. 2nd and 10. Some movement, and they're gonna get the O-line on it. You're gonna get Parker, the left tackle, on the false start, and you know it's a play that you want if you're on the Dallas Cowboys or Detroit Lions. What a hit by Keith. He still got a lot of yards on it. 3rd and 8. But you know, when you get the offensive line to jump like that, you're proud of yourself. As here we go. Sam Darnold looking to make a play to convert. He's going to launch one. Amani! What a wrap-up, but what a play by number 82. Maybe Quincy Enunwa? I don't even know. What a play. Puts them in field goal range. He's going to throw it, and it is incomplete. Double coverage. Amani and Kendall Ford. Amani was all over Eugene right there. 2nd and 10. If Tavai gets another interception here, that could be crazy. Darnold, snap is made. Darnold looking, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown by Crowder. Jamison Crowder gets the touchdown. It looks like Walt Snow's actually the guy in the corner now. I believe it was somebody else. Somebody got promoted when we got rid of Justin Coleman, I guess. 10-7. We still got the lead, but we did let them get the ball moving. We have not been able to move the ball. First drive, we didn't move the ball. They've been able to move the ball if we don't cause turnovers. So we got to remember that. We've got to continue to play and keep them on their toes as Todd Johnson gets it down to the 28. And Daniel Manning will come out here and attempt to make some more plays. And, you know, maybe he doesn't have to. And you might look at me weird, but Darren Gray and Mark Sullivan have ran the ball really well in in the first quarter. Darren Gray gets he forces a fumble, or CJ Mosley maybe forced it. I don't even know. He fumbles it. They pick it up. They take a touchdown, and we don't capitalize off those turnovers. Their defense holds out, and they've got the lead now. They got the lead now because we cannot play great after turnovers. So Darren Gray has had the Gary, whatever you want to call him. He's terrible when it comes to turnovers. He just has too many of them. Too many turnovers is costing him. We'll take it down to 25, and see if we can, you know, not turn it over so easy this drive. Maybe, you know, hold the ball for a little bit longer. So I'm going to go back to the run game. This time it'll be Sullivan running it, though. I feel we'll pick up 4. You know, we'll try to pick up the pace a little bit. We had him. It's going to be holding. They're going to decline it. We had Marquise Brown probably for a touchdown. They're going to probably decline it, make it 3rd and 16. I don't know why they would accept it. There we go. 3rd and 16. We need blocks here. Something we cannot get. Looking. We've got him on the outside. Marquise Brown got the feet in. They're going to call him short, though. Alright. We've got. We're too close. Bear with a huge kick. And a huge play by Will Harris on the sideline to make that play. And now Donald comes back out to make another touchdown. His defense put some points on the board to help him out. Now it's time for him to try to put more points on the board. They're going to hand this one off, and their running back, Eddie Jackson's there to help swarm McKinley down for a tackle. As that'll be a gain of 5, second down. And that's J.J. Watt who gets him in the backfield, gets off the tackle. Huge play by J.J. Watt to make it a third down. So here we go, third down. Expect him to pass it. I gotta pass it. Looking maybe in the middle. They're gonna go hand it off. I missed a tackle, dude. They're probably gonna give it to him. He didn't get it. Fucking give it to him though. My goodness, dude. And we just cannot play lock of defense anymore. Looking short. Fuller's got him off the tackle. But when you wrap him up, let him get lunge out and get extra yards. You see what happens. 2nd and 4. Compared to a 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6. Here we go, 2nd and 4. Sam Darnold looking, throwing. He didn't get it though. Keith gets there. Rallies make it a 3rd and inches. I'd expect a run. I'm gonna play a run here. Here we go, Sam Darnold, 3rd and inches. Is gonna hand it off. He easily got it though. First down, and McKinley moves the chains. 6 rushes, 20 yards is good enough for him. He's moving the ball. Here we go, Sam Darnold. Looking. He's going to go backwards. We cannot rally to make a tackle. And he picks up 5 of a play should have gotten 0. Fucking sucks so much, but whatever. Here, we're going to pinch our guys in a little bit. Avoid a run. It's a play action. He's going to go to McKinley in the backfield. Ooh. I think they'll give him the catch. It doesn't matter though. It's 3rd and 5, so he can get anything off of it. Here, Darnold is gonna throw a screen. Trey Flowers though, the D end plays it really well, and you know what he was told there. You know they kind of told him, listen, no lineman is ever gonna let you come off free. They give him a little bump. He realizes it. He stays back. He plays the screen and lets every other linebacker stay in coverage just in case they throw a screen. It's a screen play, but they don't throw the screen. It's Julius Baylor. Ain't going to take that one very far. Out of the 15. They got 2 minutes and 43 seconds to make something happen. Can they do it? We'll figure out. Daniel Manning is going to have to go pretty far down the field. Daniel Manning takes the snap. Daniel Manning looking. It's an overthrow. Julius Baylor had to go up for it. Couldn't make the play. Wasn't too much of an overthrow, it was just a little bit over his head, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Sending Baylor in motion. Taking the snap, looking, he's got the fullback Daquan Dunn. Middle of the field, first down. They're going to call a little bit of hurry up, Try to move the chains a little bit quicker. They're going to come out passing. He wants him deep. He had one-on-one coverage. I wanted to throw it up. Quentin Williams, though, gets me for the sack. And that'll just have such a bit of warning. I'll just call her up so it'll go quicker. And now we got to get a first down. We got to somehow get out of a 2nd and long. Make and play. And get us back in this game. Artie Poyer on the outside. As Artie Poyer's got a beat on the outside. Artie Poyer down the sideline. Artie Poyer down to the 18. What a play. In field goal range, but we want a touchdown. We want to win. We want to win the game. Or not win the game. We want to be leading into halftime. Gonna roll out of the pocket. Give it to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get there. He'll go out of bounds, but he seemed to be a little shooken up on the play. They call them to come look at him, and Gary will play this one out. Down at the 1. He's got 93 yards and a tutty, but he also fumbled it, which really sucks. Last 1st and goal. Gonna hand it off to Gary, who rolls over Quentin Williams. The end zone. Touchdown. 2 tutties for Darren Gary. What a play. And he's got 5 touchdowns on the season. Ty Johnson will be his backup now as Sullivan's a little back strain. They're going to keep him out of the game to be safe, to be safe, and you know, we'll see what happens as we kick it off. He'll need down 1:10 to keep him out. Huge play by already. You know, a guy that he's just been such a phenomenal player though. You know, they go on about people that are drafting the 4th round that become all-stars. I think he's a good player that was chosen in one of the late rounds. As Kendall Fuller looking to wrap up. I can't be hit sticking. Gonna take down Goddard before he picks up a 1st down. And it looks like they called timeout and just didn't say it. 2nd and 1. Darnold takes the snap. Darnold looking. Darnold gonna go a little shy and he's gonna get out of bounds. I was just trying to do get him from behind, keep him in. He gets out and we've got to play the sideline. We cannot let them get out of bounds. That's too much of a costly play. Sam Darnold takes the snap. Darnold. And I'm going to let him throw it just so I can tackle him. Huge play. They call their last timeout. And they've got a little bit to go. 2-yard gain is nothing. We'll give him that. We'll give him that. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Darnold. Fake handoff. Darnold. Looking. Darnold. Got nothing. I think he's out. Flag. Yeah, they're going to say no matter what. They're going to give it to him if they're going to say he was inbounds when he caught it. He definitely went out of bounds. And it'll be 2nd and 8. So we can luck out on that one. We're going to need a play, though. Darnold looking. Darnold takes a snap. He's going to go play action. Darnold throwing it right at him, and he's going to make a grab. Goddard makes a play. We've got to make that play. Will Harris was there, just didn't make it. Darnold had a guy open deep, and we get a sack at the 49. What a play by the defense to keep him out of field goal range. 2nd and 18. Looking. Gonna go a little short. Eddie Jackson, I should have wrapped him in a play. We're gonna pull him down at the 41. And the Jets don't have a timeout. And I'll let the clock tick as we go to the halftime. They didn't have enough time to rally to the ball and make a play. They didn't have enough time to get on the ball and spike it. And they will get no points on that drive. So a great job by the defense. They bent a little bit, but they did not break. For not a touchdown, for not any points. And kept him out of the end zone. As we know that Gary might have to play the rest of this game. We don't know if he'll play the rest or just for now. But he will play as Gary up the gut. Gary finding a hole. 1st down. 100 yards for him on the day. But, I mean, he took like a 90-yard rush, what it feels like, and, you know, that really helped out. As we have Daniel Manning in the zone right now. 1st and 10. It's be a flag. We're going to get sacked. I have nothing open. It's going to be holding. Holding. They're going to decline it because I think they get more. No, they'll probably decline it, yeah. Yeah, they decline it. Take me. I don't know what to me out of the zone. That's interesting, actually. So we have Daniel Manning looking. He's got some blocks. Daniel Manning. I'm going to the sideline. He gets a dime of a throw to Marquise Brown. Dotting him up with that throw. 3rd and 4. I see some running room. We're not going to run it though. Daniel Manning. Looking. Going to go to TJ Hawkinson, who drops the ball. And will punt it away. Ah. Ah. Barrett's got a kick. I'm running down at the 10. I was trying to push it, keep it in. Should have let it bounce a little bit more. I had a good bounce. It'll go down at the 10, and Darnold will look to make a drive here. Sam Darnold, 1st and 10. He's gonna throw it. A little bit of a blitz. He's gonna get it off. Jamal Adams will get him though. A huge play to get them out of the backed up at the 10. So, now I think the Detroit Lions won't send as much heat. I don't think they plan on getting a sack. It's gonna be a long one anyway. They were looking to back them up, force them to run it, force them to do things just to not get called safety and get the ball back. And now they don't have to think about that. And now they got to make a play. Sam Darnold takes a snap on 2nd and 8. Darnold has literally nothing open. He gets a block, and again, you pull him a little bit ahead. I don't even know who that guy's name was, but it doesn't matter. They get the first down. 2nd and 8. I guarantee it's 4 verticals. It's not. He's going to throw it right at me. I'm not there, though. I don't know how I missed the tackle. Jamal Adams is going to catch him. Not at the 7. And, dude, they score here. They take the lead. My gosh, we choke on that play. I wasn't even trying to hit stick. I'm just running, and for some reason it says I hit sticks. What the fuck ever. Here we go. 1st and goal. Sam Darnold at the 7. Gonna send him in motion. Not gonna give it to him. And what a hole. He runs right through our defense for a touchdown, dude. McKinley scores. Lead 20. Probably 21 to 17. 17. And I mean, last time we came out, we didn't score. Right before halftime, I think we got a field goal. Did we get a field goal? Yeah, we got a field goal. Here, we're looking for a touchdown. We're looking for something to put us back in it. Lose the football. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Will Harris drops on it. Ty Johnson fumbles the football. That's why he's not going to get in the game. We can't afford to lose the football here. As Daniel Manning, we're going to try to slow it down a little bit, put some more runs in there and get the ball moving. Darren Gary's got some move to go. 1st down and more. 22 yards on the play. 122 yards on the game. Huge game he's been having today. Because you want to try to play away from Quentin Williams. He is the nose guard. Did you see? That's why we want to stay away from him. He makes a huge play right there. Gets off the tackle. And will only give him a yard on the play. 2nd and 7. We got to be way aware of him. He's going to get off the block. He's going to shed as quickly as he can and try to get to the quarterback. Here we go. 2nd and 9 looking. He's got the fullback, Daquan Dunn. Daquan Dunn, who picks up the 1st down and a little bit more. Our center's got to stack him on Quentin Williams. We're going to double team him here, and we'll get a couple yards off of it. Couldn't get to the 2nd level, though. And a gain of 4 is not terrible. 2nd and 6. So people get tired to see Quentin Williams not on the field. We're going to get to the 2nd level because of it. It's going to be a face mask, and we'll move the ball. And you see how we don't have to pass it. How many balls were thrown this drive? I believe 0, maybe 1. I'm thinking we've maybe thrown 1. We haven't had to. We were just throw it. So here we go. Next play, gonna give it to Ty Johnson, who has room to run. Gets smacked down at the 2, 11 yards for Ty Johnson. And we have a run game that works. And sometimes we gotta go with it when we can't pass it. There we go. We're going to toss it to Ty Johnson, who cuts it in and uses his speed to get in. Touchdown. Sorry. But what a touchdown. That gives us the lead. Not only that, we kept Ty Johnson in the game because I knew he had the speed. He's got the speed to make the play. We don't need to put Darren Gary in or, try to pass it. That's when Ty Johnson comes off of an 11-yard play like that. We'll try to punch it in with him. No doubts. Is now, oh my goodness, Leonard Donaldson is going to catch him at the 41. As this dude has been killer today.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Off of play action.
He's going to go play action. Oh, he's looking deep. And Jamal Adams gets there. What a play. An incompletion forced by Jamal Adams. They're going to go With a draw, Jamal Adams gets there. Huge hit. 9 rushes, 48 yards, and a tutty. He's damn near averaging 5 yards a carry, which is not what we're looking for, but, I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, I knew where he was going. Dallas Goedert's going to make the play. He's going to get a couple yards, as it'll be 3rd and 4. As we're going all-man coverage here. Sam Darnold. Gonna go to the running back, or Eugene, who I don't think got it. They're gonna give it to him. That's kind of a BS one, though. He definitely didn't get it, but whatever. Tavai. 1st and 10. Darnold. Gotta make a throw. He's gonna make a quick one to their fullback, who makes a play. 1st down. 300 yards for Darnold on the day. A touchdown. Westco. I believe that's probably their fullback. Maybe a tight end with a weird number. Makes the play. 1st and 10. Darnold looking, gonna throw it. Jamal Adams kills Goddard, but Dallas Goedert somehow holds on to the football, and that'll be the 3rd quarter. We'll go into the 4th. We lead 24-21, but the Jets, the New York Jets, are 9 away from changing that lead. Rio, Sam Darnold looking. Darnold gonna throw to Goddard. Huge play by Kendall Fuller, knocking it out. 3rd and 4. Now here you go. What do you look for here? Do you send a bit of a blitz here? They might. I don't really know what this play is. They're gonna send it, and it's gonna get through. He goes to his check down, and Eli Harold is there to make the play. 4th and 6. The ball is gonna come to a field goal, and they're gonna give offense a chance to make a play, to score a touchdown or to score a field goal and get that lead that they have right now back. It's not blocked. Snow came unblocked. Almost made it. Wasn't quite quick enough, as the Dolphins beat a 1. San Francisco beat Seattle, which is interesting. Here we go. Ty Johnson's gonna take this one back, and try to swerve in down to the 26. 24-24. We've got a ball game on our hands, fellas, as we are in the 4th quarter. A lot of time left to play. It's 1st and 10. Gonna fake it. Looking, gotta throw it, and he has a guy open. Quentin Williams won't let him get rid of it. 3 sacks in the day, dude. It's impossible to throw against this young man. 4 sacks, 1 catch. It's just hard to do anything against him, really. As 2nd and 18, we're gonna run it. Run game's been there, and I'll count out it's been there all day. Huge run to get us back to 3rd and 10. So huge run to put us back in a position to make a play. Sharia, Daniel Manning looking at a quick throw to Marquise Brown, who's got room. Uses his speed to get down to the 44. Huge play. Daniel Manning only has 160 yards, but he's thrown no picks because he hasn't had to do anything, because we've been making plays on the ground, and you know sometimes there's nothing. He's been sacked a lot, though. It's one problem. Gonna throw it upfield to Marquise Brown, who makes a play. Juke down to the 20. 184 yards for Daniel Manning on the day. He's not really been used a whole lot, utilized, because he hadn't really had to be. Daniel Manning back in the zone. Gonna give this one to Julius Baylor, who tricks their entire defense, tries to cut in. Down to the 7. Huge run by Julius Baylor. Down to the 7. He's looking to score another touchdown, you know. Back-to-back drives with a touchdown to take back. And they're going to run it with Daniel Manning. And, you know, he's going to make sure to hold on to that football. He loses 3. You know, they've tried that play a couple times. Daniel Manning is not a really fast guy. They just have it in their playbook. It's really, they always wanted to have a fast quarterback. You know, he's not fast at all. But it's a really trickery play, because who would run with Daniel Manning? And Daniel Manning's going to take off again. Daniel Manning in a slide, but they're going to call him in. Touchdown, Daniel Manning. What a play. Daniel Manning runs it in 31-24. The New York Jets defense is going to be frustrated. Their coach is going to be frustrated, taking them off the sideline and having to tell them that, listen, I know that early on we had to make that the offense was not making plays. But look, they're driving down the field. They're making plays. To make plays. We cannot choke. And the New York Jets telling their defense, listen, you know, we're making the plays. We just need more turnovers. Nothing has happened in the first quarter. This is where you started. You need to make a stop. The offense is they're showing that they're gonna make plays. It's up to you guys now. He's gonna throw it up, and it's caught for Dallas Goedert. First down at the 43. 10 catches for 88 yards. First and 10. Sam Darnold gonna hand it off. Nowhere to go. It's gonna be Jamal Adams to make the play as he takes it for yards. First and 10. 14, my fault. I assumed it was 10. I don't know. There we go. First 10. Sam Darnold looking to throw. Darnold gonna check it down. What a hit by Randy Cousins. Flipped McKinley inside out. Second and 6. Darnold making some adjustments at the line. Darnold looking. Gonna go short. Tavai forces it, but it falls into McKinley's hands. That ball went up in the air, caught by McKinley. Westco lost it. Tavai forced it. 3 picks and a forced fumble right now for him on the day. First and 10 at the 31. They're kind of in field goal range. They need a tutty, though. So now or never. He's going to go to the outside. And they're going to give Connor, the kick returner in the game. Connor. They're going to say inches, but maybe a yard. They're going to call it second and 10. So here we go. Looking. He got me on the route. Huge hit. Is going to push him forward. First down for Tate. Darnold looking, gotta make a quick play, gotta make a quick read. He's gonna go short to Vi. He's just gonna wrap up, not even go for a big hit. To wrap up Goddard. Make sure to not let him in the end zone, or at least stop them shy. And Darnold, thought about making the snap. He's gonna wait, take a 2-minute warning. He might take his time, try to take this one to OT. Or does he want to? He's probably not trying to leave any time on the board. You know, he wants to score. If he could score, he's gonna score. But the rule is to try to leave like 10 seconds on the clock to end this game. That's a huge play, a huge missed play. That brings us to a third down. So now you're not just trying to fight for trying to win this game. You're trying to fight to stay in this game. 3rd and 3. Looking. They're going to go with the screen. It's picked off by Amani. Amani jumps the screen. Dive. He was a little bit behind. He was looking to wrap up. He throws it a little far. Amani gets there. Picks it off. And Maya just ended the game. Another red zone play by this defense. And now they're going to give it to Gary, who's going to pick up and a yard. And now they'll give him 2. Not a lot of running room for him right now. They don't want to give the ball back, but they want to run the ball out. Gary got 2. 3rd and long. 3rd and 7. 7. Now, Gary's going to get the ball. Gary looking to make a play. He's got a juke. Gary's got the first down. What a win. He had one guy to beat, makes the juke. His blocker gets upfield and gets a block and picks up the first down. And now New York's got no timeouts. And Gary's just going to run this one right up the gut to try to end it. 160 rushing yards for him on the day. He's been excelling today. You know, I mean, they like to give it to him and Sullivan, but today Sullivan was really underlooked. He didn't really need the ball because Gary was doing it on his feet. 3rd and 3. Here we go. They're going to give it to Gary one last time on 3rd down. I don't like to need it. You guys know this. Going to give it to Gary, who's going to, I'm trying to cut up. I'm going to go nowhere. Down at the 36. 4th and 5. And that will be the game. I'll punt it away for shits and giggles. I'm not. I don't think they'll take this back. We'll punt it away. He'll throw Snow off, but we'll rally to make a hit. And we will continue this fantastic season. Last season we were 10-0 to start. We went 1-5 in the last 5 games. Everybody thought we were just not going to win any more games. We were terrible that season. We end up playing really well that season as well. And then the season before that, we played phenomenal. I mean, that was a game that everybody I thought was going to go in OT. It almost damn near did. We freaking somehow fucking kept it out of OT, though. Great game. J.J. Watt has an upgrade to point once in a lifetime. 73 KXP, yeah. He's ending up to a 95. So when he actually gets hit by the age thing, it won't be as bad. Kawhi Britt. Guy that was really low overall. He was a rookie 2 years ago. He's actually getting up there. 77 overall. Randy Cousins up to an 70 overall. So all these like rookies that are like backups are starting to get up there. Randy Cousins is up there now. Lovis Jacobs, a receiver, moved to tight end. Up to an 67 overall. I don't know. And Julius Baylor's frustrated. I don't give a shit at all about that. And we'll advance to next week where we have to take on the Vikings. We have some players to upgrade. Artie Poyer. Up to an 57 overall. He's gonna be a guy that's gonna take forever to get up. +1 catching, +2 route running, +2 release, +1 spec catch. His superstar development player. How much does he actually have? We were 12th in offensive yards. This is not terrible at all. 5th in defensive yards. So he's playing pretty good on defense. Last game, I think we got a points scored. We're 2nd, so not 1st. We're up there though. Points allowed 25th. You know, we've allowed a lot of points. And, Daniel Manning 30th in passing yards, 15th in touchdowns. Gary's 1st in rushing yards, 8th in touchdowns, 1st in carries as well. Brown is 10th in receiving, 13th in touchdowns, and 69th in receptions. So you know we're not really doing a lot. Weekly awards, it should be Tavai. Yep. Zeke had 200 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. That's incredible, actually. Jelani Tavai had 9 tackles, 3 INTs, and a 1 forced fumble. 3 interceptions. 3 antis, 3 interceptions. Wow, he got up there. Quentin Williams will get up there with 3 sacks. Dalvin Cook, 150 rushing yards and 2 rushing tutties. I think we had better. So we would have got an AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Would have been Darren Gary if we would have been there. Would we want to play this game or do I want to go watch football? I don't really know. It's a big game. They're 5-2. We're 5-1. 9th most receiving yards in NFL history. So Julio Jones is actually starting to get his stats up in there. Sorry, I went to NFL records. All-time passing yards. Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre. We're not even close to T5K. Passing TDs. Matt Ryan made it up in there. Rushing TDs. Nobody really was in same. Still in here. Julio, 14,586 yards. Still got a while to go. Receiving TDs, not quite as 100, does he? Let's go over some career stats for our players. Daniel Manning has 12K yards. His completion percentage is 67. He's 97 tutties, 57 picks. Nick Fitzgerald and Tyree Jackson really haven't really seen the field. Darren Gary's rookie year. He almost has more than Ty Johnson has all year. Like, he got the ball 142 times. He had 8 tutties, though. 6 fumbles. 15 for Daniel Manning. He's over 151 yards. Marquise Brown has 4,719. 34 touchdowns. Julius Baylor has 26 touchdowns. 12 for T.J. Octon. 4 already for Sullivan. And, yeah, like 1. A lot of ones. A.J. Brown didn't even see the field. I kind of feel bad. But, you know. Yeah. Taylor Decker's 30. He'll have 30, like, not too long ago. It feels like it's gonna be Atlanta or probably Falcons. I believe it says Falcons. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking Atlanta. If we go look at receiving, and 15 more tutties. I don't know how old Julio is. He's kind of 33, so that's gonna be hard to try to get 15 touchdowns for the rest of your career when you're at 33 years of age right now. So that may not hop on. That's why that's the all-time greats. Marquise Brown's really far away. He needs like 10K more yards and a lot of stuff. So he's only been in the year here for 3 years. So 3 years, he's averaging like 10 touchdowns a career. So in 10 years, he'll have 100. So yeah, he might make it. He needs like 170, 160. He needs like he needs over 250 plus. And I'm gonna end this stream for now. Thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed that, but as hard as possibly can. I'm gonna watch a little bit of football, go outside and play football, and yeah, I'll stream probably tomorrow. See you guys next time.